should have been home about 6:30.
He hasn't done this before. It's just totally out of character.
I'm very worried about Lisa. She is only 13 and right now I don't know where she spends her time at night and I'm quite concerned about the people that she might be associating with.
Mum and Dad have been looking around the streets for her. They've tried to contact her friends and they've also tried to contact her on a mobile phone, but her mailbox is full, so at this stage the whereabouts are unknown. She's run away on prior occasions, but she's always come back when she's needed money. I'd definitely be a little bit worried about her well-being at the moment. Hello, Rutha. How you going there?
I'm good, and you?
Oh, not too bad, thanks.
I found her on a few internet dating sites and, you know, people don't realise what's happening. The photos that they can take on their phones these days and just send wherever they feel like. It's really ridiculous.
I'd like to know where this Sam gentleman is at Auburn, because I think if we can find or track him down, we'd definitely be on the right path to locating him, I think.
Andy and Melissa organised to meet North Sydney detectives John Cosgrove and Guy Flaherty, who've been following up the new lead on JD's boyfriend, Sam.
When it comes back, you know, this Sam Blake's a 18, 19-year-old bloke with a WRX. We hope that we're going to be able to identify where she is, and certainly some of the indicators are that she is accessing her phone and things like that, but we are worried, given her age.
Andy and Melissa have taken their search to Auburn in Western Sydney, where she was last sighted with her friend Sam.
Some concerns for a young girl that's run away. She's been missing for a while, a couple of weeks. Have you seen her at all around the area or in the shops? You might have come in to get some alcohol. If you do see her, can you just give Auburn Police Station a call?
Then, after hours of questioning, the breakthrough they've been hoping for.
She turned up at George Street McDonald's with some unknown friends. Now, apparently her friend Rachel said she was there and she was wearing someone else's dress. One would hope that there's some street vision there.
A desperate mum scans every last frame of footage but can't see her daughter anywhere. But Andy and Melissa have now located her best friend, Rachel. Andy believes Rachel is still in contact with JD and needs to know where she last saw her. At first, her best friend Rachel isn't saying much at all.
We're trying to establish, with your help, just to try and find out whereabouts she may be.
But she soon realises the best thing she can do for her mate is to come clean.
Have you met Sam at all or been around to his address?
Yeah, I've been to his house about a month ago.
We're a little bit worried about her. We might just have a little bit of a drive around today and try and locate him.
Rachel's trying to show police where Sam, JD's boyfriend, lives. Across town, JD's mum, Retha, combs a nearby shopping centre. Rachel's directions aren't getting any better.
Is there a highway? Because I remember we were on a highway.
But then, a breakthrough for Retha.
Yesterday morning at about 11 o'clock, there was a young girl sitting at the back in the outdoor dining area. When I approached her, she said, I'm fine, I'm just waiting for my husband. She had a pink top and blue long shorts. She had a backpack, not this much blonder, but the face very similar.
She was sitting?
She was sitting again either at the table where those three people are or the table in front of her.
What did he look like?
He was probably 35.
What?
It's a positive sighting. But who's the 35-year-old man seen with the 14-year-old? Is it the same man she met on the net?
JD, if you see this, I really miss you a lot. You know we all love you. Please come home. Please let the police know where you are. We need to know that you're safe at least. We want to help you, whatever difficulties you have. Please come home. Love you.
Because she didn't want to move to Darwin with her family, Lisa's parents agreed she could stay with her uncle. But after just one day, she took off.
Is there anything that may have happened? Were her relations with her family quite good, or...?
Yeah, everything's good. I think the main thing is she likes taking off and hanging with her little friend and just getting into trouble, stealing stuff, taking drugs and everything like that.
Okay.
That's the main reason why she keeps running off.
I'm very worried about Lisa. She is only 13 and right now I don't know where she spends her time at night. I believe she has no source of income. I don't know where she's taking shelter. I don't know what she's eating. I don't know if she has any money. And I'm quite concerned about the people that she might be associating with. I'm Leah from the Missing Persons Unit. How are you going?
Good, I'm Nigel.
From Sydney. Hello, Lisa. How are you going? I'm Leah from the Missing Persons Unit in Sydney. We've been worried about you. Huh? Bit quiet. Can you tell me what's happened this morning?
Mate, got a job off the good sergeant to go out and find Lisa, and went to an address in Gunnellabar and found her.
Okay then. Is it an address that's known to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Are you happy to have a chat with me, Lisa? Don't be scared, sweetheart. You're not in any trouble, okay? You're not in any trouble at all. Do you want to tell me what's been going on? No? What's upset you, sweetheart?
Lisa finally tells Leah she ran away to be with her boyfriend, Donald.
But you need to tell me why you want to stay at Donald's, Mum's. Why is that place so special?
Donald's mum said if I stay there, that I can go to school.
Yeah.
And they're going to move to Newcastle so I can get away from all the stuff down there.
Have you talked about this with your mum or your auntie or your uncle?
All the kids I went to the school, they don't like me anymore.
When you say they don't like you, what do they do?
They write stuff about me.
Where do they write stuff about you?
Up at Coles in Gunnellabar and over at the soccer club.
On the walls and graffiti and things?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, armed with a little more information, Leah and Senior Constable Peter Ellis go to the Department of Community Services, who'll decide where 13-year-old Lisa should live.
Lisa's expressed the desire to get away from Lismore, which is a good step. She states she wants to go to school.
Yeah, I keep saying it's not good down here for her.
Yeah, no, that's all right. I'll fly to Sydney with her, all right, and then she'll fly to Bathurst from there.
So for police, their next step is to clear the move with Lisa's nana, Mari, who everyone hopes will get the teenager back on track.
Mate, we found her up here in Lismore, and we just need to know if you'd take her in down there at Bathurst this afternoon.
If she behaves herself, if she runs away on me, she's gone, okay?
Yeah, no, that's fair enough, mate. We've had a bit of a yarn to her, and we've sort of knocked that on the head. We've been down and spoken to Docs, and we're going to organise some flights for her to turn up at Bathurst there at about 5 to 8 this evening.
Yep.
As you know, we've been down to the Docs office, spoken to Docs. Mate, we've organised for you to go down to your grandmother's place down in Bathurst. And then you can get back into school and stuff like that down there, okay? Now, what happens is you're going to go fly down to Sydney, probably about 3 o'clock with the good constable here, and then you'll wait with her until you get a connecting flight down to Bathurst where Mari and the rest of the family's going to meet you down there. Okay?
Sorry, doll?
I don't want to leave yet.
Lisa, unfortunately you can't keep running away, and we're really worried about you. You said you hadn't been eating properly. All right, you don't have any of your things, and you're 13, doll. You said you wanted to go to school. You said you didn't want to be in Lismore anymore because it was too hard for you. And we're trying to give you all those things. Staying here, you're not going to get that. Now she's changed her mind from this morning, stating that she wanted to leave Lismore and stating that she wants to stay here. However, we can't allow Lisa to live with her friends. She's obviously going to continue to run away from Andrew and Alison.
She may only be 13, but if Lisa doesn't want to stay in Bathurst, she'll only run off again. So Leah still has a lot of work to do. But will Lisa listen? All parents love looking at photos of their children, but not like this.
And the normal practice would be she would get on the train there at Richmond and
Actually, this was the first trial for her. She wanted to catch a train. She wanted to catch a bus from here and then catch a train from Windsor.
But Natasha never caught her train. Once the young schoolgirl finished her shift at work, no one saw her again.
What time would you sort of expect her to come home?
She should have been home about 6:30.
And when did alarm bells start ringing with you?
When I got home at 7.
We have this quite often where people will say, oh, look, they would never do this, they would never do it, it wouldn't happen. But
Darren's instincts tell him the problem may be a lot closer to home.
We're separated at the moment. When we thought we might have to sell the house, and she got upset because she didn't want to move from this area.
That may be playing on her mind then.
Yeah, but we can't see Tasha not coming back.
You saying that at the moment she may be feeling unsure as to where she's going to be. She may just need some space to herself.
Darren and Gary are about to question Natasha's boss.
I'm going in here to see the manager. He was the last person that sighted Natasha yesterday. She finished work here about 4:30, and no one's seen her since, so we'll just go in and see the manager and see what he's got to say. He said he's seen her out the front here talking to a couple of young boys about her age. That was around about 5 o'clock.
Darren has found one of the boys.
She was seen yesterday with 2 young blokes, and I've just spoken to one of those young guys, and he confirmed that she was here with him and that she went across the road to the shopping mall. But I believe Natasha's across the road at the shopping mall at the moment, so we're hoping to reunite her with Mum.
Gary finally makes contact with Natasha. Across the road, her mum Tanya waits for Gary to find out why Natasha disappeared.
You what?
I sent her a message last night. I don't know if she got it or not, but...
You sent her a message?
Yeah, I sent her.
She hasn't heard from her since yesterday morning when you went to work. You know, the police have been looking for her all day yesterday, last night. Today we've run around everywhere looking for you. People care about you.
It's a situation where you've probably got to treat it easily and just sort of let her ease into it and then try and find out why she took off.
Yeah.
Then I'll explain to her the logic of letting you know where she is. And the logic of not staying out all night long where she could come to some harm.
Who are these 2 boys you've been with?
2 boys?
Yeah, you were 2 boys last night and you were with them again today. They own this car over here in the car park.
Tanya approaches cautiously as Gary tries to find out why Natasha ran away. It's a nervous walk for Tanya, who has no idea what to expect.
She's just been having a lot of trouble at home, arguments and all sorts of things, you know, between the mother and father. Usually it's when they start like this and it gets that bad, you know, they're sort of crying out for help and they'll just continually keep doing it, you know. But I do think she needs some counselling, you know, she's a very unhappy little girl.
Mother and daughter are reunited, but it's a very uneasy truce.